Good evening, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Jacob Dickey here. It is 8 o'clock, time for our Sunday Night Live, which we do every Sunday night. Hope you'll consider joining us here for our Facebook Live. We get to talk a little more in depth about the weather, connect with you, and share a little more thoughts on what's coming for the week ahead. So remember, every night at 8 o'clock, be sure and join us. We've got a number of things to talk about throughout the day today. We'll do some housekeeping first, but as we're getting started, let me know where you're watching from in the comments. I think we can hear myself just fine. And we will first talk about tonight. Some freezing drizzle has shown up, and a few slick spots are being reported in parts of central Illinois. We'll talk about that. Then I think a lot of folks are very excited about this new upgrade, a sunshine warning now in place for central Illinois. We'll talk the details on when the sun actually comes out and what you need to know. There will be a system coming late this week. We'll take turns looking at that and our thoughts on it. And then finally, I've got a lot of folks in Mississippi that follow my Facebook page. We'll take some time at the end to talk about the winter weather event heading into Mississippi and Northwest Alabama tonight into tomorrow. That's what we got. Let's get started with some check-ins and see who's watching. We've got Danielle from Vermilion County. Hey, Danielle, hope you're doing good. Susan in Mansfield, Heather checking in Farmers City. We've got Todd in Sullivan. We always do some shout outs at the beginning here before we get started. There's Belinda in Thomasboro checking in. David checking in Champaign. We've got Steve in Effingham and two more. Anita in Champaign. Let's get Linda in Neoga. If you've got questions, let me know. I'll keep my eyes in those comments for any questions as we go on through and talk about things. We'll start now with some housekeeping purposes. First off, here's ways you can connect with us. The WCIA3 News app, the WCIA3 Weather app, WCIA.com, and social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Many of you watching us on Facebook Live right now. We are also streaming live to our digital platform here for our Sunday Night Live, talking about our weather for the week ahead. A programming note for you tonight: things are on schedule. Of course, the playoffs game earlier, 9 o'clock news will be on WCIX. We're going to start at 10:02 from last I've been told, just 2 minutes late. Some nights and Sundays, sports pushes us back. Tonight, not one of those nights, so we hope you'll join us for our newscast with the official forecast details. Let's jump right down to business here and talk about the chance for some freezing drizzle tonight. This is our latest impacts forecast. We are expecting mainly flurries. We had a lot of folks report some flurries here in central Illinois. We think the chance is there for a little bit of isolated slick spots with some freezing drizzle mixing on in, primarily Livingston County, to the north of Sibley, north of Bloomington Normal, up towards Piper City, Kempton, Caberry, Pontiac, Flanagan, Cornell, Fairbury, Forest, Chatsworth, up all the way up to Dwight. We've had some reports of that. We're not overly concerned about it, but we did get a statement from the National Weather Service saying there is a little bit there. You won't see it on radar. If you pull up our weather app, or we talk about it right now, it doesn't look like there's anything there. The reason being is when we have events like this, the moisture is very shallow. The radar beam shoots ahead up above it. And so there's no rain, no snow being indicated, but we have had lots of you report flurries today. And if you've had any flurries in your neighborhood, let me know in the comments. I've had a number of folks that have commented saying they had flurries earlier this morning. Some folks like Sherry said some in Effingham. We had Angela had some in Mansfield earlier this morning. Muhammad reported some, Tolono, Ogden, some in Decatur. The flakes were so tiny they're barely noticeable. Ashley shared that. Paxton, a little bit in Fisher, and in Westville. So some of those flurries have come down and will continue to be there into tonight, but just enough moisture to be a freezing drizzle for perhaps Livingston, far northern McLean counties. Here we go. Before we hit the sunshine warning and talk about that, we've shown this graphic yesterday. If you haven't known about it, the official observation site at Willard Airport has reported 0 hours of sunshine in 2021. Some of you have been lucky and gotten some. Vermilion County, Iroquois County, there's been a few blips in the sunshine, and there's been some even a little bit sneaking in today in some spots here. But the actual observation site, that one point where we look at all of our weather data, has been 0. In Decatur, there's been a few hours. In Springfield, there's been a handful of hours, but this is set to change. One thing that's been bad with these clouds is we actually had a great viewing opportunity tonight of a triple conjunction, the southwest horizon, Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter. That was right after sunset. We've had clouds, so we didn't even talk about this. You might have seen something online. Wasn't worth really sharing anything about. The good news is the sunshine is coming. Here we go. Monday, clouds decrease. We start out mostly cloudy in the morning. Clouds thin out. By the afternoon, most of us will get some sunshine tomorrow. I think all of us get it on Tuesday. Wednesday, there will be some high, thin cirrus clouds that move on in. It may keep the bright blue sky away, but I think the sunshine will still be able to shine through that, and so we'll advertise it as a mostly sunny day. Because of that, there it is, sunshine warning now in effect for all of central Illinois from Monday afternoon through Wednesday night. The thought is that most folks will get the chance for sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. There will be some folks that miss out. I'm saying that right now. All of us will get it Tuesday, and then most all of us as well as on Wednesday. But if you're in the Yellow County, we're calling you a sunshine warning. How's that for a quick tidbit? Here's the forecast for us with some sunshine on Monday. The best place to see the most sunshine, the I-70 corridor. Then we'll start to thin those clouds out with west winds 5 to 15 miles an hour during the day. Monday, by the afternoon, many of us south of I-72, even along I-72, are getting sunshine. North of I-74 may end up staying in clouds most of the day Monday, maybe squeezing out a little bit before sunset. It's going to be a race for the sunset time. That's around 4:45 or so in central Illinois. Lots of sunshine for all on Tuesday and mostly sunshine on Wednesday. Again, those high, thin cirrus clouds is what we're watching. I got to talk to you about some safety tips for the sun here. Some things to note. One, wear sunglasses and don't stare directly at it. We haven't seen this yet in 2021. And so just a reminder, being important facts, want to keep our viewers informed and aware. The sky is, in fact, blue, believe it or don't. The blue sky will show up, nothing to be alarmed. It's a normal thing. And then finally, when you see something in the sky, it's not a fireball, it's not a meteor. We call it the sun, and it will be here for a few days at least, finally, in 2021. All right, enough fun with that. Let's talk more about it on Future Track here. And take a look here. Here we are, Monday morning at 10 a.m. Notice mostly cloudy across parts of central Illinois. As we get into the afternoon, notice how it starts to thin out. There will still be some clouds. Really optimistic most of us get it there, but I can't rule out the low clouds hanging in like a hair on a biscuit. I can't rule out them ruining the sunshine tomorrow afternoon for some of us. Primarily, I think the best chance is north of I-74, Bloomington, Gibson City, Paxton, Watseka, Pontiac. We'll be optimistic. We'll try and get them out of here as quick as we can. If we don't get them out in time, look at Tuesday. Here we go, 9 a.m., abundant sunshine, a great sunrise, and we'll have a nice sunset, too, into the afternoon with very few clouds, if any at all, a bright blue sky. My jacket collar's messed up. Thanks, TJ. Didn't even notice that. Here we go into Wednesday. More sunshine expected. Notice Future Track has a few of these clouds filling on in. I think they're high, thin cirrus clouds. I don't think they're low, dreary clouds. We'd like to have all sunshine, but certainly we think that Wednesday still will be mostly sunny with those high cirrus clouds streaming on in ahead of our next system, which looks to arrive by the time we get into Thursday with a mostly cloudy sky and some rain out there. Quick check in the comments for us, just to make sure, because TJ saved me on my jacket collar. Nobody else noticed that? Thanks, Shaw. Shame. No questions as of yet, so we'll keep on rolling on. Let's talk more about this rain here on Thursday. And after we get to the weekend event and we talk about the pattern change coming, if you're from Mississippi, we will talk about some of the winter weather coming to northeast Mississippi and west Alabama. A lot of friends down there. With the sunshine, temperatures will be climbing here. We'll be into the middle 40s Tuesday, Wednesday, even on Thursday as those southwest winds pick up ahead of our cold front. That cold front comes in Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. We click the reset button. We're back to winter temperatures into Friday and on Saturday. Now, guidance has not been consistent with our cold front coming through on Thursday. We know its cold front is coming. We know cold air is on the backside. Questions are there, though, with how the system organizes. If we get a deeper system, we may have the chance for more moisture and even colder air. But certainly a winter storm as of this point, I don't think looks likely. I'm not looking for a big snow event as of now. That could change. We're still... See, today's Sunday, Thursday, 5-6 days out from this. And so winter storm unlikely with this next late week system coming on. More than likely, a few isolated rain and snow showers are on the table. Amelia Henderson, Jack, and Kevin will be in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I got the sunshine days out. It's great. But they'll be in and have those updates throughout the week ahead, just kind of bringing awareness. This is a guarantee, though. Cold air will return Friday and Saturday behind that cold front. Here's that atmospheric pattern flip. And do I have a shirt button, too? Am I missing a shirt button or something? I don't know. Are you people messing with me? Whatever. Here's the atmospheric pattern flip this weekend and next week. Right now, the jet stream this weekend into this upcoming week has been to the south. That's bringing that snow event down into Mississippi and Alabama. Texas got a lot of snow today. You've probably seen some photos on Facebook. The jet stream's down there. We're to the north of it, keeping clouds in place. And Linda, I'm okay if they're picking my suit apart. I would like to look presentable and good and not like a bum in a weather center here. But here's that system. That jet stream to the south there has been active. We think a change is coming for the second half of January. If you're a snow lover, this is in your favor. I'm not saying we're getting snow from it. We look at the pattern, the big picture, a week to 2 weeks out. The latter half of January here, January 15th through the end of the month, and we get that jet stream to the north to fill back on in here. This is a pattern that looks more like a La Nina winter. You've probably heard we're in a La Nina winter. Essentially, it just has to do with sea surface temperatures in the Pacific, how the pattern works out. This is what it's supposed to look like. Traditionally, in La Nina winter, we get a lot more of those Alberta clippers, or those Saskatchewan screamers, or those quick clipper systems from Canada that come on in. They can pack a punch. Sometimes they can bring some good snow and a big bout of cold air. Sometimes they just bring a little passing flurries or some light showers and a quick burst of air that's cold. But we'll watch it. This is a pattern that would be favorable for maybe a better chance for snow if that's what you're looking for. That's what I got in Central Illinois. Before I go any further, I'm going to check the comments and make sure I've got any questions answered. Then we're going to jump to Mississippi and northwest Alabama, talk about my friends down there who are having a nice snow event coming. First off, Texas. There's all those winter storm warnings. Texas had 3 to 6 inches of snow in parts with higher amounts as far as it goes. So, all right, scrolling on through, making sure I don't miss something. Kay asking, here's a question that came in, half unrelated. We'll answer it. When you and Mama Dickey are going to have your own cooking show, stay tuned for that. I think you're going to like something. That's all I'll say on that. That's a good tip. Danielle is excited about this sunshine warning. That's good. And let's see, Juanita, she says that snow is spitting in Gibson City around 3:30, but didn't last. Wouldn't expect it to as far as things go. Bottom button is open on my jacket. Oh, that's the way it's supposed to be. If you've got a 2-button jacket and you're standing, you only button the top one. You leave the bottom one open. That was the conversation that I was having with some viewers on Facebook. That's what I love about social media is in the middle of it, we can just have some fun and you guys can pick at me. I'll pick back though. Don't you worry about that. Let's see here. Quad Cities, Deanne. Oh, Miss Deanne, asking about the Quad Cities. You kind of in the same situation with clouds. You'll probably have to wait up in the Quad Cities for sunshine, maybe an extra day or two, by Tuesday, more than likely. Scott is saying yes, sun tomorrow. Chad asking, why is it called a sunshine warning? Because I'm tired of the clouds and I want to be optimistic. So with that sunshine warning, a fun way to say sun's coming. There's really nothing dangerous about it, but it is a great way to have a little fun with it. Again, Chad asked that question. No worries. Some people haven't heard it, but we've got the small dog alert, large dog alert, things like that. So we're going to have a little sunshine warning because it's 2021 and we need it. We need some vitamin D. All right, let's talk more about this event to the south here, and then we'll answer some questions again at the end. Here's that winter storm warnings in pink: Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi. The I-20 corridor cuts across Jackson to Shreveport to Dallas-Fort Worth. You've got I-10, New Orleans, down towards the Houston area. Memphis is up there. There's Oklahoma City. Some spots in Texas have gotten that 6-inch plus marker. Mark said his brother said a chance for 9 inches in Louisiana. There are some chances for that for folks down there. More specifically, I want to talk a little bit about Mississippi and Alabama. Spent 3 years in TV there. Lots of followers on my Facebook page. Winter weather advisory and winter storm warnings. The advisories are in purple. The warning is in pink. The warning a little higher than an advisory. If you're under that winter storm warning, you've got better chance to see the higher end snowfall amounts that they're looking for. It's going to include Montgomery County, Carroll County, Atala County, Winona's in there, Stewart is in there. To the east then, the Highway 82 corridor all the way to Columbus into West Alabama still has a chance to get some accumulation with lesser amounts to the north. Those advisories and warnings go until noon tomorrow. What we do want to mention is here is the radar. First off, that heavy band of snow you think about it, just a few months ago, this part of Louisiana was devastated by Hurricane Laura and Hurricane Delta that came on in there. Now they're getting snow. They've had a heck of a year down in Louisiana for severe weather. They've had tornado outbreaks this year, hurricanes. Now they're getting a big snowstorm coming on in. The transition to some snow is now beginning to cross I-55, even down into the Jackson metro area. And so we'll watch and keep an eye on it for you. But certainly the local news is doing great up there with some snow flurries early. And that's primarily what we would expect is there'll be a transition line probably running the Highway 25 corridor with from rain to a sleet, rain, snow mix in spots like that. And so, you know, it's an interesting event. If I were a fan of snow cream, lots of folks in the South are, if I were a fan of snow cream, I'd be setting out some of those containers tonight to try and catch as much as I can. It will be a het wetty snow, a heavy het wetty. Did I say that? Wet and heavy snow, meaning the ratio of water to snow is a lot higher than traditional. It's not your fluffy snow. It's the kind of snow that will be good for packing snowballs if you get enough to do that. Good for snow cream, too, as far as it goes. So we'll keep an eye on it moving forth. This is the general trend with snow chances here. The numbers, these lighter blues here as you get to the north. Really, this corridor of blue here has the best chance for accumulation from Jackson, kind of coming up Highway 25. But again, kind of down here, this transition to the south and east will be a sharp cutoff. There'll be some sleet and some rain that mixes in and really eats away at some of those totals. The better odds, I think, would be off to the north. I'd be heading to Winona if I were there as far as it goes. But this is a Mississippi event only. Micah, if you're asking, I'm showing Mississippi now. I've got some followers that are down there, keeping an eye on it moving forth. I'm breaking the system now. Let me flip around. Do I have it showing right? There we go. There we go. The National Weather Service Jackson does a great job with that snow event as far as things go. So there you go. You can see the updates. That orange area has the best chance for 2 inches, maybe higher amounts. A sharp cutoff to the south and east can be expected. All right, y'all, that I think is all I've got here tonight. And so that's what we got as far as it goes here in Central Illinois. We've talked a lot about things. We've covered, again, the impacts tonight for Livingston County in particular. The chance for flurries area-wide tonight. Some of you have reported them again this evening. I saw some on my way into here about 5 o'clock. We got the sunshine coming for most of us Monday afternoon, all of us on Tuesday. That's why we've got the sunshine warning. The next system works its way in Thursday into Thursday night with a cold front. The chance is there for some light showers, maybe some light snow showers. I'm not overly optimistic on that system. The pattern flip comes for the second half of January. This first system may just be the appetizer or the warm-up for a much more active pattern moving forth with cold air and things of that. So we'll watch it and keep an eye on it. I've got the Danville Skycam up. I'm going to zip back through some of those graphics real fast and kind of recap the pattern change that's coming. Here's that late week system again. Winter storm looks unlikely this week. There is a front coming on through. Seems like more than likely some of these isolated rain and snow showers with that cold air coming in on the backside. We'll keep you updated if things change. They can and will. Weather will be weather, and it will win at the end of the day. Our job is just to forecast that as far as it goes. Again, this pattern change that's coming this weekend and next week, this is what we're at now. That winter storm we talked about in the south from Texas to Louisiana and Mississippi, Alabama, not impacting Illinois. The jet stream's active down there. It's quiet to the north, so these clouds are stuck in place. There's nothing coming through to sweep through and clear them out. With the pattern change that's coming, though, by next week and into the following week, that very much will be where we start to get more active for the latter half of January. One last tidbit. Some folks are asking about this sunshine warning. We'll back the Canarble wagon up. Talk about it area-wide. Monday afternoon, most spots will get some sunshine. Some spots will miss out. Monday afternoon may have to wait until Tuesday. Essentially, good sunshine coming. For the first time in 2021, a blue sky by Tuesday. It's going to feel great. So we're having a little fun talking about that sunshine warning. Yes, that includes Piatt County. Chance for snow in central Illinois over the next 5 days is slim to none, frankly. Just some flurries tonight, maybe a little freezing drizzle in Livingston County. All right, y'all, that's what I got for you. Hopefully, I've got the Illini game on, if you're curious. The Illini are tied 39-39 with 17:40 in the half. Marley Weird is going to have updates on the 10 o'clock news tonight with sports. If you can't watch it, it's on the Big Ten Network. And then We are going to have updates for news and weather also at 9 o'clock on WCIX and then at 10:02 on WCIA, the CBS channel. That's channel 3. But just 2 minutes late because of sports. Much nicer than some weekends when we've been 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes as far as is. That's what we got for you. Thanks for joining us. Next Sunday night, we'll be back at 8 o'clock. We do every Sunday night at 8 o'clock on the digital roundtable here to share and talk more about what's going on. It's a lot of fun, too. People get to poke fun at me. I get to poke fun at people. We get to talk more about the weather than the 2 minutes and 30 seconds I'm given on TV. And we get to have a little fun with things. So we'll see you next Sunday night here on the digital platforms. We'll see you tonight, either at 9 o'clock or at 10 o'clock. Hope you'll join us for one or both on WCIX and WCIA. And then I am off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just in time for the sunshine. Going to be great. Looking forward to it. Hope you get outside and enjoy all of this sunshine coming our way. Most all of us by Tuesday, many of us by Monday. We're optimistic. We'll wait and see how tomorrow plays out. Take care. Have a great rest of your night.